What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? Valis here, and welcome to the first ever FTW or Football Talk Weekly. This is a series which the best way to explain to you is, have you seen Spencer FC's IMO, or in my opinion what he does? He basically talks about a news that is going on in the world of football, and he just gives his opinion and discuss really chill, relax. That is the same thing I want to create for here, because moving away from match reviews, match predictions, career mode and stuff like that, I just want to talk about some stuff in football, and I really don't want to give like a huge format or even their own series for it. I just want to talk about it really chill, so this is the best way I think I can be able to do that with you guys. So today we're going to talk about Carlo Ancelotti being sacked from PSG after the defeat in the hands of the Parisians 3-0 at Paris. So basically, yeah, Carlo Ancelotti was sacked. I heard this morning, open my phone, check out the news, and Carlo Ancelotti was sacked from PSG. Allegedly, there was a meeting between Carlo Ancelotti and the chief directors of Bayern Munich after the match. And yeah, it seems that Ancelotti is going to lose his job at the hands of PSG. I gotta say that it's very disappointing to hear. I think Carlo Ancelotti is a very good manager. I don't know if he have ever been sacked before. Yeah, well, in Real Madrid, but who sacks? I mean, Ancelotti won you La Décima and you sacked Carlo Ancelotti. It makes no sense. But that way was unfair. I think that in this case, Bayern Munich may put some really good arguments into the table, into the plan, because really they have won, I think, like 4 matches out of the last 9, something like that. I'm not too sure. They lost against Hoffenheim, they drew against Werder Bremen, they lost against PSG, and yeah, it seems that it's not the best time for Bayern Munich at the moment. But I don't think that's no reason to just completely sack the manager. I mean, they are currently 3rd on the table in the Bundesliga, if I'm not wrong, and then they're in 2nd in their group to Paris Saint-Germain, and it's not like they're not gonna qualify. I mean, going to Celtic may be hard for Bayern Munich, but I think that they will most definitely get the point, and at the Allianz Arena they will also win against Celtics. No questions asked. So probably Bayern Munich will get the 2nd place, or even the 1st if they manage to win against PSG at home. So in that sense, Bayern Munich has nothing to fear about. I'm not too sure why the chief director, Karl Rummenigge, really thought that it was a good decision to get out and get rid of Carlo Ancelotti. I think Carlo Ancelotti has been doing well in his spell at Bayern Munich, and he has played a different style, trying to be a little slow. I think he got it wrong. I mean, he got it wrong against PSG, but that's, managers sometimes do that. Ernesto Valverde did the same against Sporting, and Barcelona were lucky just to get 1 goal. And even though they were not playing against a Paris Saint-Germain, Sporting could have still won the game if they really wanted to, because Barcelona weren't creating any chances. But by doing that, I don't think he has earned himself a way to get out of the club. I mean, Carlo Ancelotti, really very sad news for him. I think he's one of the best managers. I think if I wanted to build a team to win the Champions League, I would like Carlo Ancelotti in the front line, because really Ancelotti just knows how the competition works. I think he's the manager with most Champions League won, so I'm not too sure why exactly was their decision. Who are they gonna bring in? I mean, could they bring even Thomas Tuchel in? He was the previous Dortmund manager, so perhaps that may be one move they could make. I'm not too sure he will be so eager to go to Bayern Munich. Perhaps he will, because he had a fallout with the Dortmund board. Could happen. It will be Tuchel to Bayern Munich, and Bayern Munich will be stealing again something else from Dortmund. This time around, not their players, but their manager. I think that another very interesting pick could be the guy from Hoffenheim. His name is Nagelsmann. He could go to Bayern Munich, could also possibly be a case, but I think he's very young, and I think he's starting to be like fond of Hoffenheim. He's starting to be like more of the leader of that team, even more than the players. So I don't think his role will be just yet to go to Bayern Munich. The point in this season is that with the same case, this example is going to be really weird, but in the same case as Crystal Palace, I mean, who are you gonna bring in? There are not too many managers out there which can really create a job. I mean, I would take Bayern Munich, perhaps even take a good chance and look at someone like Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique, will be a very good manager in the sense of that Bayern Munich, he will be able to come in and fix the boat. He did that amazingly at Barcelona, and that's something that many fans of Barcelona really don't praise him about. I think he was amazing trying to fix the ship at Barcelona, and yeah, I think it's a very good decision if perhaps Bayern Munich decide to bring him in. I think Luis Enrique could be a good option for them. that's the problem today in football. Sometimes the clubs just get a little too anxious. Some players really just talk a little bit about too much about the manager. Like Arjen Robben, in an interview, he was asked whether Carlo Ancelotti, all players back the manager, and he said, I won't answer these questions. So you just get this tension growing, and some cases I think the managers are wrongly sacked. In this case with Carlo Ancelotti, I'm not too sure exactly. I think Carlo Ancelotti was doing a very good job at Bayern Munich. I mean, Bayern Munich still were competing for the Bundesliga, for the Champions League, for the German Cup. They were in all competitions, so what's the problem really? The problem would start to arise if by winter or by Christmas, then they will be really worried if they haven't got at least like 5 points behind Dortmund or like knocked out of the Champions League by then. That would be quite an statement argument in favor of sacking Ancelotti, but right now I don't think there are too many like backup evidences that say that Ancelotti should be sacked. So I may not be exactly agree on agreement with the sacking, but I could see where Bayern Munich were going with this one. So guys, if you can leave your thoughts on the comment box down below, they will be hugely appreciated. This is breaking news that Carlo Ancelotti has been sacked from PSG, so I hope you understand this quite fast video trying to make here, because obviously, like a YouTuber, you really want to be the first one to get things out there. So hope you like this video, guys. Please also leave a subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.